ready for the road trip to Alaska. We've got the pickup truck ready to go. We just gotta pump up a tire on Eva in the back there and get her out of there. We got the trailer in the back there. We gotta put the cap on this still and then load everything up. And then we'll see how well she does. All right, so the cap is back on the truck and now we're just gonna load up the trailer. All right, so now that the trailer is all checked out and done, we are gonna unbury Eva here, get her fixed up to some degree, just get all the parts and pieces kind of like tied down. There's a lot to unbury here.
What you doing?
Looking up the battery.
You look like a nerd.
Ian, that's so rude.
I'm not rude. I'm just being honest, cold-hearted. The world is not going to be any nicer than what is here. Yes, that still works.
I need to get fuel and spark. Sparky things and fuel and things. Yeah.
Can I go home now?
Try it. And we are off on the road trip. See my family in the back there. Here we go. 9 whole days to do this. Oh God, it's gonna be nuts. Woo. Sat all night and she got a little bit wet. We're gonna see if she starts up. Oh, look at that, everything's good. Like a dream. This thing's running great. I am very, very happy with this. Alright everybody, well we made it to Chicago. A little bit of traffic jam here, so I'll get a little film on it, but yeah, everything's running good, everything's looking good. There's Chicago. It's kind of cloudy, so you can't really see it. Honestly, like, one of the most degrading things I've ever had to do in my life. This is not okay. But you see, they work. Kind of. So, overall, 4 days in, the trip's going great. Alright, so we ran into our first big issue. The truck died last night. I left some lights on, so that sucks. But I burned up a wire down there. I don't know why it burned up. Right down in here. I don't know why it burned up. But it's a different, I think it's a different gauge maybe. But it was pulling off the battery pretty hard. So I'm gonna hook the battery. I'm gonna try and charge it separately from the truck. Fix that wire. And then maybe it'll work properly and stop burning the wire up. Because the yellow one that's on there is fine, but the spliced wire is all burning up, so we will see what I can do. All right, so here's the culprit. So we have a single pole alternator on the single wire here for the charger and everything. So I think it just pulled too much, and I think it burned through this wire. I don't think this wire could handle it, but this one's completely fine. So we're just gonna splice it again. I got a little wiring kit, so we'll wire that back up and charge the battery and see what happens. Not a great start to the day, guys. So truck's back there. I'm gonna be walking to a place called Princess's Auto. It's like a 15-minute walk. We gotta pick up some 10-gauge wire and then a battery charger. So I got an extension cord and all that. We just need to charge the battery and get it right so that's not pulling so hard in that alternator so I blow something. But yeah, let's go. All right, so it is way later than it needs to be. After like an hour hike and a really nice Canadian that gave me a ride, we went to Princess Auto, which is cute. We picked up some 10-gauge wire and a battery charger. So you can see we got the new wire in there. I haven't wrapped it up or cleaned it up yet because I don't know if it'll work, and I'm just making sure everything's good to go right now. And I got the battery charging up at the building there, and I'm hopeful this will solve the problem and we won't be burning up anything anymore. And then we'll get back on the road, check the transmission real quick, and then we will be off, hopefully. And it's like noon right now, so the 5th day is not going well either. Yesterday the windshield wipers weren't working, and today we have electrical issues. But it's not that bad. We're still doing okay. No major malfunctions yet, so woohoo, we're doing great. All right, bad news of the day. Trans is overheating. It's nothing too bad. We just don't have any airflow going to our little tiny radiator, and there's a ton of bugs in there too. So I'm gonna try and clean the bugs out of it, clean the stuff out of it. And there's only one fan on here, and it's not on the side with the trans cooler, as you can see. There's no fan over here. I got no room. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take off this front grill piece, and I'm gonna put the fan up in here somewhere, or at least try to. And then my connection's right here. So I'll connect it back up and try to make it work. So that way there at least some sort of cooling on the trans when I'm going uphill, because I still have like an entire mountain to go up. So it's not too bad. It only got to like 210, but it was, it runs at like 150, 160 sometimes. So, I mean, I'm gonna put that fan in real quick just to make sure I don't ruin anything before I get there, because I got like 1,000 miles left. So this is nuts. I mean, I'm climbing a literal side of a mountain right now. So I'll let the trans cool off. I'll check all the fluids again, and then we'll head up the rest of the way. And plus, I kept having to like kind of slow behind people, so that kind of did not help either. But yeah, we're getting there. All right, so we just stopped at the store. Transmission's leaking a little bit. I don't know why, but she's dripping. So I picked up a bunch of automatic transmission fluid, and we're just gonna keep filling her up, make sure she doesn't overheat. As you can see, there's a pile of it right in the middle there. I have no idea why it's leaking. I think the pump seal probably went bad or something, because again, we did kind of install that last minute. But yeah, we're just making sure that she's not overheating, and then that's about all we're gonna do. End of the day, not going great. The transmission is leaking so bad that I can't keep fluid in it. I don't know if I can even get enough fluid to fill it back up completely. If I do, I can fix it. I met a gentleman across the way here. He's actually right over there. He's got a shop, so tomorrow at some time when I wake up, we're gonna pull it in there and tear out the transmission and see if I can at least JB weld something to get it to stay together, or find a new seal for it, or just figure out what's wrong with it and fix it. And then we float back up and back on the road. I got, this is day 6, so I got 3 days. I got 3 days to do the rest of this trip and make it. So, and I got only 800 miles left. 800 miles to go. And transmission is kaput. Not completely, we just gotta fix the seal and hopefully put it back together. But yeah, it won't even move right now. There's no fluid in it whatsoever, so it won't even move from the spot it's in until I get some fluid for it. But oh well. All right, so in the shop, dropped the transmission, and the seal did look bad, so we're going to the store to see if anybody can get it, or the gentleman that is helping me might go and find one of his buddy's seals. So hopefully we can get it back in and on the road again in the next day or two.
Take a picture of inside there too, underneath. Just whatever's going to save the mechanic time from having to rip apart to look at it, right?
Absolutely.
Save you money.
All right, so the truck is back together. I'm so freaking happy. But we just pulled the transmission out and replaced it all within a day, and replaced the torque converter and the main seal on there, the front seal. Pump was good. We did check internally, did check the internal, check the pump and everything. We think it was a torque converter, actually. I think the torque converter just took a crap. There was a crack in it or something like that. But she's not leaking anymore. No more fluids on here at all. I just drove it a little bit. It hit all the gears, everything like that. I gotta check the oil once I get it up to heat and I get it moving around a little more. I gotta check the oil, make sure that's good. But yeah, we're getting back on the road. We got 800 miles to go, and I'm still gonna hit my deadline of 9 days, I think, because we gotta get up there and hit it on Sunday. Today is Saturday, so I have today and tomorrow. So I only got 15 hours of driving, so I drive 5 hours today to Whitehorse, and then the rest of the time tomorrow I'll make sure it's all good in Whitehorse tomorrow, because that's a pretty big city. Or tonight, sorry. And just take my time and rest up and get ready for everything. And then last day I'll just drive the 10 hours up there and just double check everything every single time I stop, and everything for fuel and all that. So I am so excited. I'm so happy. Oh God, this feels so damn good. All right, just took a quick stop because the truck made some weird noises after I hit a pothole, but checked everything over and we are good. We are still about 4 hours away. That is, it's a long distance and it's not even supposed to get dark, so that's good. But the tarp, after 4,000 miles, is gone. But everything else looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Nothing looks too terrible on the truck. I did lose my gas tank cap though. I lost that somewhere. It must have fallen out or something. But yeah, she's holding together. She's holding together good. I only got 5,000 miles in the odometer, and it's all from like this trip and driving from South Dakota to New York. So, and look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. It is very peaceful here. So peaceful, so quiet. Well guys, that's it. We did make it all the way to Alaska in about 9 days with blowing the torque converter out of the transmission. Everything's all together. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe to see more crazy crap up in Alaska.